I'm here with the comic book artist whose work can be found in the latest My Little Pony comic book. How are you doing today, Andy Price?
I'm ready for a nap.
Me too.
Yes, but very well.
What got you first interested in doing art for comics?
Let's go way on back to the Jurassic period. Originally, it was the 1960s Vincent D'Onofrio Spider-Man cartoon series, briefly, and then I discovered the Batman television series, and that was it for me. That introduced me to this whole world. I learned to read on Batman comics. I've read comics since I could hold them, so there wasn't any other choice for me. That was it. It was predestined, you know.
Were there any artists that inspired you?
My big inspiration artists are Don Newton, who was a illustrator for comics in the 80s and 70s, Joe Kubert, Jim Aparo, Bernie Wrightson, a lot of those old guys like that. You know, those were my big influences.
How did you develop your art style over the years?
Well, it's a matter of absorbing little bits and pieces of everything that you see. As for like the cartooning aspect, I was influenced by an artist named Doug Snade, who's one of the artists for Playboy magazine, and I adopted some of the cartoon bits there. And it's just you pick up little bits and pieces as you go along, and it never stops adapting. So.
And what has it meant that the My Little Pony book has become so successful, and the fans have just been enjoying it immensely?
It has been incredible. The whole experience has been mind-blowing. We've been doing this from conception to today has been a year at this show, and I still can't fathom the success and the crowds. It's been wonderful.
Were you interested in any way with My Little Pony before being added to the book?
Briefly, I had just started watching the show maybe about a month, 2 months before the show before we got onto the book. So I had just gotten introduced, and it was one of those things. A friend of ours told us about the show, and I was like, no, that's for girls. I'm not watching that, And it was hard to believe that such a response was coming out of a 30-year-old franchise that's been collecting dust. And I watched the show, and I was like, hey, that's a Benny Hill joke. That's kind of fun. I'll watch another one. Okay, that's pretty fun. A David Bowie episode, I'm sold. The show is just brilliant. It's not written down to kids, so I just thought it was great.
You'll be attending BronyCon this year in August, along with Katie Cook. What do you think the experience is going to be like for you?
I have no clue. I've done a couple of Brony-specific shows so far. I was at the Ill-Fated Vegas. We were just in Brooklyn, which was great. The crowds have been wonderful. And the whole Brony thing just seems to grow every month. It just seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I think by the time we get to August, we'll probably dominate the eastern seaboard.
We attended BronyCon last year, so I think you're in for a treat.
Good. We're very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a blast. And we actually get to meet our colorist, Heather Breckel, who I've never actually gotten to meet. We just work online, and so it's going to be all three of us there for the first time.
Is there anything else you'll be working on besides My Little Pony in the near future?
Nothing I can really reveal. There are some secret goodies. One goodie was just planned this weekend. This seems to be my show for getting new projects. But beyond that, we are continuing My Little Pony as long as people buy it, we're going to make it. We've got plans for issue 12 and beyond, and we've got some secret goodies planned as well. So all kinds of stuff.
Okay, the fans want to know. I've asked this to Katie Cook already. Who is best pony?
Applejack. Best pony of main 6 is Applejack. Best pony overall is Luna. Don't accept what Katie tells you. That's just crap. So
there you have it. I hope you enjoy relaxing after this long convention.
yes, I just want something edible and sleep.